Sam said something very interesting on one of his on one of their one day recordings. It was, asking a guy like, hey, what's your end goal? He's like, I just want to help people. And he's like, and how much you charge for your community? He's
Mm-hmm.
like, set a number or whatever. He's like, well, if you really just want to help people, you'd make it free.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I see where you're going with this, right? But at the end of the day, like what he was trying to get across is like you can't just get people to pay stuff and then like push them off, right? Is what he was kind of getting at. It's like you provide what you're saying you're going to provide, help people out. Like if they're going to pay you money, like provide them what they're asking to be given, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
come like make a promise, keep your promise,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think that ties in largely, to the honor piece that that the Marine Corps and the military kind of preach is like, you know, we live we sure there's business ethics. We can agree on that, but people kind of can outline what those look like. When you're in the military, you fall under a very clear cut set of rules and guidance, and that's your life. That's not just when you're at work. That's in anything you do. There's there's the expectation that you uphold. Our core values in the Marine Corps: honor, courage, and commitment. And you
Mm-hmm.
can dive down each of those, and depending on what community you have, there's multitude of other attributes that follow. But we hold ourselves to a high level, not just in the military, but we hold ourselves to a high level, just dealing with people on a day-to-day basis. And I think that has truly been helped us as we design this thing, because you want things to happen overnight, and we know that it's not, right. Like being around long enough, having done things in the business world, like it doesn't happen overnight, right. Building a company doesn't happen overnight. Anything good takes time, right.
Mm-hmm.
And so because we've adapted those morals and ethics within the company, within the community alone, it's given us a lot of it gives us a lot of patience. It gives us a lot of very clear focus of what the future will be, but doesn't need to happen now. Um, we obviously, if there's ways that we can, speed things up through, just who sees our stuff from an ads perspective, yeah, we're
Yeah.
all about that. But at the same time, like we, we have certain areas and milestones that we have already like established that like once we hit those, we'll take a tactical pause, and we're gonna be
Mm.
like, okay, what do we need to do? Like, are we ready to move on to the next? Like, is everything in place so that we can continue providing, and delivering on the promise that we've said we can? Because inherently, as you get more people, things get a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have the right people in place? Do we have the right processes in place, or all the SOPs in place, so that we ensure that if something happens, the people who we are entrusting to deal with this are delivering in the same way, with the same morals, with the same ethics that we would deliver with, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
our brand and our vision stays where we want it to stay.